So 50 minutes in, going through my writings, and like this is just honestly, of course, just barely flipping through, but dope nonetheless. I'm about got this half of it about done, but I still haven't even touched this side of it. So still making it happen. Notebook called Now. I remember that I was sitting in I was doing this like to write about how I was feeling right now at the moment, whatever that moment was. I remember the first passage I did. I was in my mama's backyard, and it said that right here because I see the shed with letters cut out, spelled out Olivia. You know, so this was written at 10:33 a.m. April 4th, 2013. So this was literally almost what 7 years, 7 years ago to the date, almost. That's crazy. So this is what I was saying back 7 years ago, almost today. I often look at Facebook and realize I do not connect with many people. Is it just that I'm introverted? It seems that it seems to be more than that. It is a literal disconnect. I yearn for intelligent conversation and mental stimulation, but it seems like I live in a blissfully sedated nation. I know that there has to be a reason to why I feel this way. Some say that it is because I'm an old soul. I often say that I'm 7 million years old, which might be the case because even some of the older folk that I talk, even the older folk I talk to ain't shit either. I feel the most free in a book or the booth. Is that really freedom if it's not felt everywhere? So more rhymes and I haven't really used that one up too much. That's more writing. Man, a book called Perfect Contradictions. This was one of those notebooks that was a gift. Start by Starting, Meryl Streep. This next album will be different because it won't only be rhymes but thoughts, prayers, and shit. My thought is beyond rhymes, although it is my favorite weapon to use. So this was around New York. Time that while I was more than likely in New York. I was more than likely in New York, even though I do somewhat remember using some of these notebooks probably when I came back from New York. So, but I got a feeling. Yep, I got a feeling that this one was written in New York. And partly even maybe. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. I'm excited. This is also a notebook of when I came back because some might remember um, when I first came back from New York. I was riding the bus and I did short stories called Observations on Bus 34. And I was looking for those, and here it is. Man, people was following this story like crazy. They was like, "Yo, you should ask that lady out," and all that good stuff, man. Yeah, dope. Perfect contradiction, perfect contradictions, and a piece of me from Samo. So this was definitely back from New York. Yeah, I was going through. The Beautiful Ugly. Did this one with Jay Dilla instrumental. Moleskine 2013. So this was a 2013 rhyme. Like my cigarette, feeling intellectual, thinking about when I got caught in the rhyming spectacle. Local fame, drunken dames tickling my testicles. Fancy words, zero content, life became detestable. When it did nationals, still the same bullshit. Niggas need to feel important. This is how they prove it. Resume builders been here, been there, just a mist in the air, like my smoke disappearing in the air. But dear Moleskine, disappointment can't slow my team with the gallon of codeine. Spoke to KRS last night in a dope dream. He said, "You are hip hop now, now, now that you got the ball rolling. Remember the path of the remember the path of the enlightened. It's first like a poison, then a honey. Become the universe. Then that energy of God will attract money because His eye is on the sparrow, and every day you eat. So keep your eyes on these beats for your life to be complete." Dear Moleskine, 2013. Man, 2013. To thine own self be true. Yo, I tell people this to this day. My principle of MCing, I will always give a full heart and never a half ass. Future scriptures are written on receipt paper that bleeds the that bleeds the hatred of us that bleeds the hatred of slaving to reach a poverty line. Failure tries to stick inside of my mind, but it's overcome with my rhymes. My third eye wields a pen, drawing out my destiny. I've met hurt and despair and finding out the rest of me. Past the seams of the material, the divine is in my recipe. The road is rough and dangerous. I find nobody next to me, weighed down my memories, all of which are killing me. Still listening to the old songs, reliving all that misery. Some say get over it, and they say it so simply. I had to live in the cave to stop living so fearfully. You feeling me, or you feeling me not? To get God is the $1,000,000 question. Fighting to my blessings, but doubt tries to eat at me like a delicatessen. But in my spit alone has more holy water than a reverend. And I write rhymes at night. Oh, this is a whole different, yeah. Oh, I remember this rhyme. My brother Calvin loved this rhyme. He's out because I said I write rhymes late at night, like I ain't got to get up early. Compare my art to my job. My art is just way more worthy. A God King that is swarthy. DNA of an Elohim, eating my demons alive like a bad case of gangrene. And they ain't seen a man like me in a minute. Sometimes I isolate myself to replenish the reasons why I do this. Is it for me or MTV? Because I've denied plenty of G's so my people can be free. But that's my shit. Always spitting fly shit. Experience life to get bigger. Considered trying to make my songs like Jigger, but all I need is a felt tip pen and felt tip pen to express what I felt within. A God amongst men is always misunderstood, but it's all good. Lil Jon, say mo, Team Poet. Man, man, man. I was asking people to give me challenges of beats to rhyme to, and this was Newbie's challenge. That's crazy. Huh? About 10 minutes.